from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. And there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
Batting third, left fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1, O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking it deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. 2 balls and a strike. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Low, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's a .318 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Shoots this one over to first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Benintendi on third, Martinez at second, Moreland at first, 1 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
3 runs already home here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Jones. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox are out in front 3-0. Into the box now, Adam Jones, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
High pop-up. Moreland is there. 1 down.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Beckham. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now, Tim Beckham, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, number 3. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Solo shot here to the left as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit back up the middle. Beckham up the middle, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 4-0 Boston. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, and they'll need him to get something going here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
One and two, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Adam Jones. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Hero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
2 and 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Renato Nunez takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Jones is on his way home. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
All even now, 2-2. Nunez on third with 2 out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 3. Standing in, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. .30 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Sandy Leon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie
Jr.
Bradley now. First time up, he went down looking. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled away. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a little tapper. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander
Into the
Bogaerts.
box, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Leon at third, Bradley on second, Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. In now, Caleb Joseph. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping up now, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale takes home the win. Dylan Bundy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon was 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.